This is Dave with No Chaser, and for today's topic, I'm going to talk about a way that I practice gratitude. Gratitude, I think, is one of the biggest things in recovery. It's also very hard to do. There's so many times where I'm feeling down, or I want to just sit in self-pity, or I want to just be away from the world, or I'm just honestly too tired to be grateful. I know that sounds weird, but it's hard to do it because gratitude, being grateful, is honestly an exercise. It's a muscle that you have to work out. And so I know this all sounds so cliche and everything, but I had to learn how to do it. So one concept that helped me do this was the idea that if I wasn't grateful for something today, I would lose it the next day. I always thought that was kind of a neat idea. So for instance, this is a weird example that I'm thinking of right now, but I had soft toilet paper today. What if I didn't have soft toilet? If I wasn't grateful for the soft toilet paper today, that means I wouldn't have it the next day. Just little things like that. I had milk left over. Thank God I had milk, I have money to buy milk. If I didn't have milk, if I wasn't grateful in that moment for having milk, I would not have milk the next day for my breakfast. Just even just a little subtle thing like that to keep in your mind. Usually sometimes what helps is rubber bands. You can snap yourself to hit be grateful. You can just even write it on this thing. Mine is a mental health awareness. It's lime green, which is also the same for Lyme disease awareness, which is kind of weird. But anyways, I try to practice this because I know that gratitude, it's easy to be retrospectively grateful for something, or it's easy to be grateful for things if you just went through a really bad time and now things are immediately easier. But it's hard to be grateful for just the little things that are just slightly better in your life. And so I try to think about that concept of okay, David, my brakes worked today, or my auto pay worked today, or I had money in my bank so I could do the auto pay today. If I wasn't grateful for this thing today, it wouldn't be there tomorrow. And so when I try to think about that, I try to think of even the most minute things. I think about things on a different, even curious level. How does my liver work? Because it's amazing that my liver still works. This is kind of weird, but every once in a while when I walk through the grocery store and I see slabs of meat, I think about my liver, because it's just honestly a piece of meat, that's a slab. Yet it does all this insanely complex things that has kept me alive, despite the damage that I've done for it for 20 years of drug and alcohol use. It's still going. And I just look at that piece of meat and I take a minute to stop and think, I'm grateful that I have this superhero piece of meat in my body that I'm able to live and do this video right now today. And then another thing, to get a little bit more even in-depth and personal, is that I realized as I'm recording this video, I'm grateful for you guys, all the fans out there. Last night I did a YouTube live thing. I was trying to figure it out, and there was multiple people on, and people were telling a little bit about their story. Shouts out to all the people that came, and some people have done things they've done the supers, where they just YouTube has a thing where you can just send a person money. It's not direct money. YouTube holds it for a while until you reach a certain point, which is weird. But people just even taking the time out to put in a credit card thing, which is scary on the internet, to do that. I can't tell you how grateful I am for that, because right now I'm working to get I'm gonna get a job here soon, which will cut in a little bit of my time to do this stuff, but I plan to keep this going because so many people have left messages and comments that have been so honestly heartwarming, where people have getting a little emotional. So honestly heartwarming, where people have said that they've watched my videos. I started this thing when I had a long stint of sobriety. It's something I always wanted to do. I shared at meetings and people liked the things I shared, and so I started doing it just as a channel when I was in a dying relationship during a bad time in my life, when I was depressed. And maybe it was a bad idea to think that hopefully this YouTube channel would pull me out of it, because it's hard to start from scratch. But little by little, people started watching it, and I was one of my dear friends I was on a podcast with. I get fans from his show that came over there, and then just people little by little continued to watch, and words of encouragement and all this stuff. And I just can't imagine, even today, I'm so grateful. I don't want to be a superstar. I don't care to be millions of followers and wear a backwards hat and smash the like button. Mr. Beast or whatever. I don't know. I'm not very in touch with the YouTube things, but obviously, but just people, anybody that takes the time out of their day just to watch me do this, me sharing, and then to actually type, comment. Like, I realize myself, I don't comment when I see awesome videos that often. I need to do that more often just to compliment people. Like, thank you for posting this. Even like a YouTube video that's like how to fix like the radiator of your 98 Camry, Toyota Camry, like just doing things like that. So I truly appreciate all the people out there. I've just list of names of like Neil, Ian, Franklin, or Frank, Gabrielle, which is a deeper level of a person I love, Charlene, Patricia, you know, there's so many people that have like just been there from like the beginning. And you know, I've been going on this, you've watched me like be sober for a while and then fall and then watch me in real time, and that's what I'm trying to do with this channel, is just have a person that is there with you in the trenches, trying to figure this stuff out, trying to relate what the experience is totally like. So with that being said, I'm trying to do this video to put out there that there's going to be I plan to do a YouTube live, I'm going to do a YouTube live thing at 4 p.m. on Monday, which will be this next coming Monday. Shit, I'm recording with my phone and I can't look at the time calendar. This next coming Monday, so after the Super Bowl, Monday after the Super Bowl, it'll be at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is late in London, I know. It's like, you know, other places is early or night in Canada. I don't know. I figure that's the best amount, like the best time. It fits with my schedule. So Monday at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Monday Central Standard Time. I'm going to go on live just to see how many people I can find and how many people will join. It'll be an awesome experience. I just want to chat with you guys. I'll be much more polished because I did this first run around and I figured things out. So I'm grateful today. It's a good day today. I'm sober. I'm grateful. If you're still drinking, if you're still using, if you're still struggling, my heart goes out to you. Just know I'm here. Like I was there just not too long ago, you know, and you do have a chance. And I don't judge you if you can't pull yourself out of it today, but just know that I've been in the struggle and my heart goes out to you immensely. And if you're just watching this because you're curious of what it's like for an alcoholic and addict's life, well, here it is. With that being said, like, subscribe, do all the, you know, things I say that I promote badly. I do have a membership tier, so, and I do have the No Chaser email, which is nochaser2022@gmail.com. Send me topic ideas, send me questions, just put stuff in the comment section. If you want me to go like in depth on a specific topic, I'd love that idea, you know. I'll figure it out, and if you want me to shout you out, I will do that too. Blah, 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 blah. Other than that, be well.